Right, we always like to try and bring you plenty of recycling ideas in Kitchen Garden magazine to try and save you some money. In the February issue we've got a great feature by Ben Van Heems, who's one of our regular writers. He's got at least 20 different top tips that you can use to save some cash. One of them is just making some simple paper pots for planting or sowing in the spring. So all you have to do, get a sheet of newspaper, fold it in half. This is true Blue Peter style. That shows a nice crease in it. Cut it down the middle with some nice sharp scissors. Could tear it, I guess. Just cut it down the middle. Take the straight edge, fold it over by about an inch or so at the top. Again, nice crease. Then just get a jam jar. Just got a small pesto jar here because I think sometimes a jam jar makes pots which are just a little bit too big, but it depends on what size pots you want, obviously. Then just put it on top of you, have the top level with the top of the paper, or if you want, if you've got a big jar and you don't want very big pots, you can overlap it, but with this small jar, level with the top of the paper and then just roll it up. Don't roll it too tight, as I found from experience you can't get the jar out again afterwards. Just like that. Flip it over, fold the bottom down like that. A little bit of sticky tape. Probably don't actually need the sticky tape, you could just put it in a tray without this and it would hold together. You could also put a bit on the side if you wanted to. It should be okay, and then just gently ease the jar out. It's not as easy as it seems, so you have to be gentle as you tear the paper. There you go. And you've got yourself a pot. So once you've filled your tray, just fill your pots with some compost, as you would with any other pots. Don't worry if it spills over the edges, because it actually helps to hold them all up and together if you've got a little bit of compost in the tray, so don't fret about that. They look a bit flimsy, but actually once you've filled them and the compost is trying to push outwards, they're quite strong. They'll certainly last long enough so that once you sow a seed or plant a plant in the top of each one, by the time it comes to planting out, you can just plant them out as they are. Don't need to peel the paper off because obviously it's biodegradable, so it will just disappear once it gets into the wet soil. In fact, even before you come to plant out, you'll probably find that the roots are growing through the paper. Going to run out of compost. Oh, just enough. So once you've filled them, one seed in the top of each one, and cover them over, so just as you would normally. You could probably squeeze a few more in there if you wanted, and if they do get a bit flimsy, just run a bit of string around and tie them so it holds them together. But there you go, you've got some free pots, say biodegradable, better than just throwing the newspaper away, so it's all free.